Well, we're back. Here's a look at one of the new Ferrari 296s. They just came out this year. This is the car that replaces the Ferrari 488. And this is a GT3 Pro car that we're looking at. And, you know, essentially you're getting a good look at what it looks like without the hood on it. This is a mid-engine car. The engine is in the back of it, as all the Ferraris are. Sadly, with this new version of the car, you cannot see the engine through a clear bay as you did the 488, which I think really sucks. And that is what the hood of the car looks like. And I'll work around here at the back, and maybe we can see the back of the car. I don't know. A lot of these cars are coming in and out, and I don't want to get in the mechanic's way. Oh, here we go. Is it okay if I get a shot of the engine here?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to be intrusive. It's got a YouTube channel here, I know you guys are working. With the 296, you don't get a chance to see it like you did the 488, which I kind of miss. I appreciate it, thanks guys. Yeah, one thing you don't want to do when you're around here is always ask permission to take a picture or see anything, because you don't want to get in the way of the mechanics, them doing their job. And a lot of these cars have just come off the track. This is a look at a Mercedes AMG. This is a GT4 car as well, silver, which means it's a Pro-Am entry. Here's another Mercedes. This is a GT3 entry that just came off the track, and they're backing it into the pit area. We're right about on the track right now. And there we go. We're about ready to put them up on the air jacks and do some work on it. That's the number 41 car. And here's a look at their number 27 car. Also a GT3 entry. Here's a look at pit road. You can see some of the cars going down the track as we speak. Where I'm going to head now is I am going to head to what they call the false grid. This is where the cars line up to go out to get on the track. A lot of times you can get really good pictures. You can chat with the drivers just before they go out. They're usually seated in their cars. You've got like the head engineer with them. Well, here's another favorite one of my teams. One of the gentleman drivers here I met, and I've actually, he posed for pictures for me a couple years ago at Sebring. His name is Paul, and these are his two Aston Martins that he has entered here. One of which he drives similar. They have a series where you can just drive your own car and you race against other, wealthy amateur drivers. And then there's the one he shares. His name is Paul Keebler, with a professional driver. Or no, they're both AMs. Okay, so they're both AMs. Here's one of my favorite looking Mercedes. This black and orange one I absolutely love. I wish we had a model of this car. It is so cool. It is so gorgeous. Oh, and now you can hear them firing it up. Here comes a rather beat up Porsche that they're dragging into the garage. He's taken some damage. And they're telling him to cut it off. Yeah, it looks like he got off the track here. And this is one of the better running cars too. This is a very, very good car out of Alan Allison and Elliott Skier. They are always running up front, but they have taken some damage. Now we're in one of the few covered garages that they have. These are the people that pay big bucks to have these garage spaces, because there's only about a half a dozen of them. And you can see that as one of the Aston Martins. Here is a Mercedes. Pro-Am entry, the number 08. Here's the Burton Lumber Mercedes. This guy's driver's name is Jeff Burton, no relation to the NASCAR driver. Last year he was, I believe he had a Lamborghini last year, but he found the Mercedes much easier to drive than the Lamborghini was. Here you've got another Pro-Am. You've got one of the there. Yeah, the Stone Leaf. Look at the Mercedes engine. Absolutely gorgeous power plant. There's a better look at the BMW we were looking at earlier. This is Samantha Tan's car, the one she will be racing solo. She's a Canadian. Her family owns a bunch of BMW dealerships. It's kind of how she got into this. That is her car. And here you kind of see a crew in Paddock. They've got a wrecked car that they got to fix. And they are one of the front runners in the championship. Very, very good team. Very, very good car. And here's a look at another Ferrari 296. Getting the front off of it. This is when you get to see the real workings of the cars as opposed to the model cars that we all own and play with. Very, very cool. And this is a Porsche, truly in pieces. There you can see the headlights, the wheels. The front part of it, remember the Porsche, these are GT3 cars, so it is a rear engine car. So we're just looking at radiators and everything else there. And there's what a Porsche GT3 car looks like when it's all built up. That's Porsche Naples, up there. And here is the Turner BMW. Everybody knows Turner, Pro-Am entry. We're looking at the back of their car here in the paddock. This is the number 93 Acura NSX out of Ashton Harrison and Mario Farnbacher, Super Mario. This is a great car. It is always competitive. Here's a good look up on the jacks. Looks like they're doing a diagnostic check on it from the Racer's Edge team. And folks, that'll conclude episode 2 of the Paddock. The next time we'll be on here, we'll be taking a look at the false grid and the cars lining up to go out on the track.